Hello everybody, Thorgal here, and welcome back to another episode of Satisfactory. I am high up in the sky, on top of a bunch of these industrial storage containers, because I am waiting for our buddy over here, the moth, manta ray, whatever it is, the alien flying thing. Because I want to see where it flies. When it comes from over there, it flies over the platform here. Still plenty of room left, and when it comes back, I think it's going to take a left turn here. Yes, it does. And still plenty of room above that, and then it just clips, well, through the containers, not through the base. And then it's gonna go down here. Yes. And then I think it goes back over that way, if I remember right. So, I want to talk to you guys about the area layout, because I'm gonna have to start figuring out where I put the other factories, right? Main factory is here, obviously. Our power is over there. Huge. And I'm going to show you guys what I dressed up this building. I still need to paint it. I want to choose a different color. Oh my god. Why did I just walk forward? Oh my god, my heart just jumped out of my chest. Anyway, today we're going to build our steel factory over here in 2 towers. We're going to go up instead of a big setup. It's going to have 12 foundries. And it's going to make 540 steel ingots per minute. Yes. But I'm going to go into details when we start with that. Then over here, this we have for a couple episodes now sitting here. This was supposed to become our iron smeltery. But I did some math and I looked up all the different nodes that are in the area. And there is an insane amount of iron. We're going to have 96 smeltery with all MK2 miners, not overclocked. And I still need 12 full belts, while 12 MK3s each running with 240, so their max is 270, but 12 belts of iron ore going in and 12 belts of iron ingots coming out. We're gonna make 2,880 iron ingots a minute. And then I need a copper, which is going to make us 1,680. There's a little less copper, but it's still a lot. We're just going to require 56 smelteries. Okay? So if I stay with this setup here, I need 12 modules. Meaning right now there's room for 2. 8 here and 8 there. It's always, a module is always 8 because that's how much you can feed from one belt. This would need to be 6 high. But you guys saw the space manta ray just coming through here. It would fly right through that building. And I don't want that. And I also don't want to have this 6 tall and then be taller than our main factory. So this one right here, I'm going to tear down between episodes. And then next episode, we're going to set it up over here in the corner. And it's going to probably be... I'm probably going to have 4 modules per floor. So it's going to be twice as long and only 3 stories high over there. It should fit in here somewhat. And there's also 8 iron nodes right here, right next to the building. So that's 8 less belts I need to run all over. Okay. And steel over here, concrete is there, iron is going to be here. And then the copper, I am not sure. The copper I might put up here on this plateau. I am not sure. I really don't want to put it here and tear down this forest, even though I could, right? So that's copper I'm going to think ahead. And I don't think, by the way, that I'm going to record the copper smeltery. Because the principle is going to be the same as the iron. And once we build that, I don't want to have 2 episodes in a row where we do the exact same thing, right? And then it leaves me this entire area over here where you guys see the old coal power plant is torn down. This was that pond that we used with our 6 water extractors. But this over here, I think, will become our main train area. Because I got to fit trains somewhere. Everything you see, Simba, is your land. I'm kidding. Everything here in the grasslands, up to over there, right? When we start going up, the only exception is the quartz that is back there. That one I will conveyor in. So everything up to these cliffs down here in this fog area is where we have 1 limestone, and there's going to be 3 copper, up to over here and behind the concrete. All of this grasslands is where I'm going to run conveyor belts. Everything outside of here, in the future, we need to bring in with trains. Or we process it somewhere else and then bring the end product here into our main factory. Okay, so I just wanted to talk to you guys about this and how I'm planning on doing this. I still have room down there, but it is very uneven, and I kind of want to keep these trees, right? Just so it doesn't look so barren. Yeah, and while I'm up here, you guys see I placed the space elevator in the middle, like I had planned right there. I went up with slightly sloped ramps, and it just made a platform. We still have holes everywhere to look down and so on, and yeah, that's what it looks like. And then I decorated this up here a little bit, as you can see, and this is all with solar panels, my imaginary solar panel. I just wanted to have a different edge instead of just straight. And all walls are done. The factory is ready. So I'm going to go down and I'm going to give you a little bit more details. I forgot that these are the tall ones. The second time I jumped out of my skin today. First change I want to show you on the factory here is I changed the hypertubes all out. So now instead of having to color code them and have them both on the same side like I did before, on the right side when you stand at a pillar looking at it, or at a wall I should say, the right side always goes up, the left side always goes down. So it's very easy to remember. They always just cross over like this. And that just makes it super easy to remember, right? Because, well, it's always the same. It's just like driving. On the right, you go up. On the left, you go down. So let's go ahead and show you this. All these floors are done. They're all the same. And they're ready to be filled in 2 episodes. We're going to start with this actual factory. So right, I would go up. So I know on the left, I go down. And we need to go down 1 more floor. And then I'll show you guys what this new outside looks like. And then I head over to the coal power plant and show you how I dressed up the water tower and the whole area. I did a little bit of work there just so it looks a little bit nicer. Oh, let's come down here. So this itself, the wall hasn't changed. I'm loving the color scheme. But on the top, you guys can see it looks a little bit different with these angled ramps here. I think that adds a lot of flair. Before I head over there, I gotta show you guys this here first. I walked up to these the other day, and when I get too close, I'm getting radiation. So that tells me one of these guys is holding a nuclear waste barrel. And so I put a storage box here so I can just take it and drop it off, because you take damage really fast with that in your inventory, and then it gets pumped out and put over there. So it's a little bit out of the way for now if I come over here. If I put it in here, every time I run by here, I would take a little bit of radiation sickness as well. So let's go ahead and see if I can find this one. I bet you it's you. No. It's you. So take it out. And then come over here and put it in and step away right away. And then it gets pumped out and sent over there. So now I can... You guys see, I still took almost 2 slices of damage from 1 barrel for just a few seconds. So that's pretty annoying, but... Nothing we can do, right? Oh yeah, I take the mycelia. I just want to show you guys how many coupons I have. We have 20 coupons, so let's take these here real quick. And I'm in way over the millions per coupon now. And I have another... Where are they? 23 in here. So I have 43 coupons, and right now, oops, I only want to take 1 with me. Because I want to buy the coffee cup. It's time. We finally need that coffee cup. It's under equipment. Coffee cup. Give it to me. Buy all. And there we go. Now I can properly have an item in my hand. So I can keep this. And I made the inhalers. But ever since I put the inhalers on. Or made the inhalers. I don't like to have them on my bar at all. Because if you accidentally left click, then you use an entire inhaler and it fills all your health. And they take a bit to craft, right? I made the alien version. This one right here. It takes 3 alien organs and 5 mycelia to make this. And I made a bunch of them. So, but now I got my coffee cup here. And we can even drink out of it. I love the thing. So I can have this on my bar for when... I just talk or build, so I don't have something big and bulky in my hand, right? Like this. So that's perfect. I really didn't dress up much over here. I did not put glass foundations. A lot of you guys, recommended for me to put glass foundations in here. Which would make sense, totally. But I decided to just put railings in here. You guys can see between them and in the front and all the way around, there's railings everywhere. So we cannot just fall into the water. There's a few spots like right there at the end of this. I can't put one, but I'm not gonna do much running around over here at all, right? So check it out. And on the side here, I just dressed it up a little bit. I'll put these special windows here underneath it, and then put a foundation frame, that's what it's called, in between them, and then I just made angled legs out of it, so it looks like it's very sturdy. And over here, this is what the building looks like, okay? I'm gonna have to show you from the side here as well. It makes more sense. It's enclosed completely. I made a little bit of like a work area down here, and I just put... They're not aligned. I gotta move them. Are you kidding me? I just put 2 random storage boxes down there, just so it looks like, you know, people are there and they can be working and so on. And nothing really else to dress up over here. I put the, as you can see there, those main power poles where everything runs together on some pillar foundations, just so they're not just standing in the water, right? So it looks nicer and all aligned with the ones in between. Yeah, so, and right here I am on a lookout tower that I placed on this little island. Oh. Hit these ladders. Okay, and I dressed it up with the plastic walls around it, so it's just the foundations. It's actually foundations inside, and I just put that around, just like a little lookout tower. So let me... No, I got sucked in the hyper tube. And luckily it stops right over there, and then I can come back. But yeah, man. Yeah, this is a better view right here. You guys can see it nicely from the side. Now, I did not color this. I did play around with a few colors. I tried a blue. Almost like a water blue, similar to the blue that you guys see on the pipes there themselves. But with the sky, the bluish haze, the water, and this, it was just too much blue. You could barely tell this. I tried a black that actually looked pretty good. I tried a burgundy. And then I decided, you know what, this is part of kind of infrastructure. It's for pipes and tanks, so I just left it orange. It looks the best to me when it comes to colors. If you guys have any other ideas, let me know. I always love getting ideas about colors. But it's time to set up our steel factory now. Over here is where this is the concrete factory. And over here used to be the power plant. And I tore down all the coal going over there. And I'm starting to show you from here because I wanted to point out this tree here. I've chopped down this tree multiple times. I think at least 6-7 times. I've had a lookout tower here. I had a foundation here. It just keeps growing back. This one tree. Don't have these problems anywhere else, luckily, that trees grow back, because it would be a real pain in the butt. So hopefully, I probably need to report this here. To the devs on the forums or whatever, open a ticket so they maybe can fix this, because it's annoying. But anyway, so this coal now comes over here. Whoa. And I need to show you guys the overclocking here for a second, because we really haven't done that much overclocking yet, besides on the, last episode for our coal power. And running up these things can be a little bit annoying. I keep printing, but it's too much. And of course, there's a conveyor. Alright, so there's a power shard in here. And seriously? There is a power shard in here, and it is up. You can type in how many parts you want. So 270, but it goes up to 271.2 automatically. I don't know why it does that, but it just does. Because I need to fill the MK3 belt at max capacity. I need 540 coal and 540 iron ingots over in the... You know what? I'm just jump down here and... No damage taken. Good. In that way, I can split it up exactly for 12 forges. Now, this coal right here comes from all the way... over here on this island, or floating, whatever, this peninsula, this rock that's not connected to the mainland, that we used to use for the temporary steel setup. And I'm running it all the way over here, and then it comes into here. I didn't want to cut from there straight over into this factory. It would have looked ugly. So I just ran a little bit of extra conveyor. It's not a big deal. And then down here we have 2 iron smelters. Iron miners. And they're both on normal nodes. So for these, in order to get 540... Alright, where are the dogs? I know you're here. Probably... Oh, wow. I needed to put in 3 power shards, and you guys see 270 parts, 225% clock speed. So that is how I'm getting 4 full belts, 2 of coal and 2 of iron, and they all run to right here. Right? So this is quite high off the ground, because I wanted it to be, I don't know, I wanted them to be tall. So I started up high, and it just worked out nicely this way. So we're going to have 2 identical buildings. Oh, one over here and one over there. And instead of hypertubes this time, I'm using the... What are these called? This... I don't know why I want to call them slime launchers. I'm Minecraft damaged. They are called... jump pads. There we go. To get up to the different rooms, okay? So every floor is going to have 2 forges. So there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and then 12. And down here, we are just using to run the belts, and they're gonna go up on the sides here, on the short sides here and there. And then they're gonna fit the machines, and then in the middle, we're gonna have them all come together and come back down and out. I'm not sure how I want to run it back yet, but we'll figure that out. I might even run it back along this one and then come over and down so it just merges. So instead of having to run, you know, something over here and there, and then over here, I see. It's okay. I'm not going to get sidetracked. Over here, I want to have a ramp so I can drive a vehicle up in here, you know, and, well, dress it up as nice as I can, and then it's going to almost look like an office park. That's how I've envisioned. And I definitely want to have a different color than our main factory, but who knows? We're going to try that first when it's done. Well, but I don't know. Well, let's not talk about colors. So let's go ahead and start on this floor. Now, I'm going to have to bring up the coal and the iron. And I think that I'm going to just take out all 3 for right now, so I have it easier getting up and down. And let's put our forges down first. Foundries, not forges. And you guys see that the output, the green that you guys see over there, is towards the right of the machine. But I need to align that in the middle so they can both run together nicely. I think this is the middle. Let's put it there. And then we're going to keep 1 foundation and put it right here. And before I continue with anything else, I'm going to make sure this is... Yeah, no, this is the middle, right? Let's see if this is going to align with a... Hey, where's my coffee cup? With the mergers here. And I don't know which way... I don't know which way I want this to go. I'm going to say probably in the middle between the 2, yes. So let's put that right here in the middle and see if this is aligned properly. It is straight, and this is straight. Good. So we got that, and then right here. Actually, that was dumb of me. I need to keep these in here for a minute. So how are we going to bring this up? This is going to be a little bit tricky because, again, it's all offset. But I hope that we can make it look nice. Can I get up here? Yes. It's just going to help me place them much better. Now, I kind of want to keep this centered. So if we take a splitter and put it here. So let's say from the downstairs, because I have to alternate. Let's do it. Yeah, let's do it in the middle. So I'm going to come from the outside first. Let's see if this works. And then this outside as well. I just want to see if I can fit. No, it does not. Okay, so I do want to have them in the middle. So I'm going to have to move these out a bit. It's going to make sense in a minute what I'm trying to do here. I hope at least. Let's put them... Let's try it here. But this, yeah, it's fine. We can do the in on this side. So can I still fit 2 right there? 1 here. And 1 there. I can. All right. So this obviously goes down. Okay, I can, but there's the foundation. So I guess I can remove this now. That's fine. Let's just do it. And I can also remove these 2. And I'm going to have to do the same upstairs real quick. So I can just show you what I'm trying to do here. Ooh. There we go. So they were on this one just inside. So, but now because it's going to go up from the outside. Yes. So from here. Where's the middle? Right there. And then this one is like that. Okay. So now I can remove these. So right there, we're gonna come up into... Seriously? Oh, I did go over. Wow. Alright, now I got them aligned properly, I hope. First is always the hardest, and then it's easy. Okay, so now, like I said, so this one goes up, and then comes into this one. And then right here. And then going up to the last floor, we're gonna do this here in the middle. So it would be right there. I guess I can remove this. This might work with that half one. So it would be... How many would this be up? I guess it's easier if I go upstairs. If I can make this jump without over jumping. But luckily you have air brakes if you hold down back. Okay, so let's just put the last ones in here so we have them all. And of course everything else I'm going to replicate off camera to the other side over there as well as in the other building. So input is on this one there. And there. There we go. So, as you guys can see, we're going to go with an overflow technique because it's just going to be... Otherwise, it's too many lifts going up and down. I mean, it's possible. It's absolutely possible. But like I said, I did want to have a different layout this time. I wanted to do something a little bit different. So now they're all the way up here, and I just used the splitters. Actually, I don't need the splitters because I'm not splitting anymore. I'm just going to go straight in the Foundry so I can just run the conveyor belt. So let's go and do the last part in the basement. Or the ground floor, I should say. Right there. And so now, let's just say the one... Let's just say the one on the inside of both buildings is going to be the coal and the outside is going to be the iron. So this right here is going to be the coal, which means we're going to come from here. And I do want it to be off the ground so I can walk around here. Okay. And then let's say... Let's say that the... Yes, I think that makes sense. Let's go ahead and get a wall in here. We're going to use the regular... This one here. Like that. So this is the middle, right? Yes. So there's going to be 2 here. And the bottom one is going to be coal. And the top one is going to be iron. So what we're going to do here is... I need to find... I think this is going to be... Yes, this is it right there. And this is the middle. 1, 2 over. So the coal will come from here to there. Oh, wait. Wrong. We need a splitter in here still. We still need to split this. So this would be... I think this will work right there. Like upstairs. Middle, so the input is going to be on that side, but it needs to be one off the ground. We can remove this one. So you are gonna run into here. And then this, yes, that's my 90 degree. That's the coal. And then this one here is actually gonna come over. So we're gonna have to set it up just the same way. Input this way. There we go. But this needs to be one higher. There we go. So the iron is gonna come into that one. There we go. So now we got our splitting set up. I guess I could leave this one higher so it actually doesn't slope down, but I'm okay with that. This is a nice little setup. So now I'm going to replicate the same on all the other sides, and this is how everything comes in. And then we're actually almost done. I wonder how many of you guys thought about the change I made. Let me take a sip of coffee here and give you a minute. Glass foundation. That's right. They're like made for this, so you can see all the different levels. I think that's going to be cool. But I just noticed one problem over there and as well as here. You guys see these beams that are going through the foundation? They need to be all pointing the same direction. On this floor it's right, but like down here I have one going the other way right there. It can't happen. No. Down there is another one, and then over there I saw. So I'm going to have to go through here in a minute when we set up the outgoing here in a second. And change those out that are not going the right way. They all need to go the same way. This kind of drives me crazy. But anyway, so check it out. I made another little change here, and that is these were flush on the ground before these splitters. I moved them all up 2. So they're 1 lift height off the ground. Because I'm going to come up over here on my jump pads, and I want to be able to walk through the entire thing. I don't want to have to jump over conveyors. In the middle here, it's fine. I don't need to cross over, but I can run around the entire thing. I always do that. I just don't like having to jump over conveyor belts. But let's figure out the output here real quick. And I figured we're going to come up with 1 lift right here. And I'm hoping that this is going to line up with, in the middle, I think we're going to have a solid wall going up. So that would be 1, 2... And then we would have this one. Up right there. And then again, all the way to here. One of the... Did it really turn it the other way around? Are you kidding me right now? Why? Down here as well. Why are you doing this to me, game? Like this. Yeah, that took me way too long. There was a lot of derping here because I tried to do it from over there and it was really hard to align these conveyor wall mounts. But check it out. Here's something just so you guys can see this. When you do a conveyor wall mount, let's put one there and one there. And you run a conveyor between it. You can then snap. Actually, you don't need this at all. Sorry. You can snap mergers. Why do you not snap now? Okay, so maybe you do need the conveyor belt. But you can snap mergers and splitters directly to this end here now. Right? And that made it so how I can align these nicely. Behind this one, that one, this one, and that one, there is a conveyor wall mount. And we're just merging from floor to floor. Come on, give me the last one. So we're coming down right there, merging with this one. Oh, the lag spike. Maybe autosave. And then it comes down to here, and then it both comes out into this storage box. I'm going to show you guys what that looks like down there. I do want to start putting extra buffers in between. It's not really needed when you make this much, but it also adds a little bit. I think it looks cool, right? So I just had an industrial storage right there, and this is where it runs in on both sides. And then we're going to come out here, and these two are the returns. They're going to go over there. Now, before I do that, though, I need to figure this part out. So I'm just going to set it up just so you guys can see it. Well, actually, no. I need to have 1 coal going to the bottom. So I guess we can do that one for sure. Hello? Right there. Then I need this coal to go to... Why am I having such trouble? There we go. That one works as well. But now the problem is I need to get these two up to here. And that is a no-no there. I can't have this clipping. That doesn't work for me. So... And then the problem is if I do anything with conveyor pole lifts here, it's going to interfere with the return. That is how I solved this problem. I set back the iron here and then went up with normal lift and one higher and then crossed them over to where they need to go and then come down with a lift onto the belt they need to go. So now none of these belts are clipping. And the return, I just had foundations over here to set up the conveyor poles. And they're coming in the outside. Now this one is level and straight, but this one is dipping down one because, well, it needs to go underneath this one. They're both going there, going up, and this is how far I'm running the line. The rest all the way back to base I run between episodes because I have to run a couple miles of conveyors anyway to get all the iron over to the other new factory for next episode. All the power is hooked up to all the foundries. I just noticed that these are unused. This one, that one, and that one. So I can just remove them or leave them for now. It doesn't really. Probably gonna remove them. So I had to use storage containers to go up because I disconnected the power when I hooked up the power on the foundries because I don't want them to start until now. Right, where we're all doing it, everything together. Coal and iron is going all up, I think. It didn't even check. But looking from here, everything looks good. So, I think I want to stay here for a second. Because that way I see these two belts. Them coming down. So, let's hook this up. If I can get to the power pole. No, I can't. It's behind the conveyor lifts there. I haven't figured out how to run that nicer, but I am going to, you know, once we dress up everything. So let's go ahead and run this power line from there. That's how I had them before. And do this one, and it's gonna start now. And from there to this one. Alright, everything's moving instantly. Oh yeah, because the machines are filling now. They don't fill if they don't have power. Can I see anything from up here? The return maybe? No, we should see the first... Oh, there they are already. Oh my god. Oh my... Look at that. Gotta be a full belt. Oh! Don't see anything. Oh, did I not connect them to the walls? I thought I did. Get up there. No, I didn't. Oh my goodness. All right. Have added. Right. Yes. They're going down. And I didn't see any, so I'm guessing I forgot all of them. I did. It's fine. Little boo-boos. How did I forget that? Oh, this one is there, but it's not going. Alright, it looks like this one down here works, but not this one. Okay, so I'm guessing it's because I showed you guys how to do this that I probably need to rerun this one. Oh my. There? Hey, what's happening here? Is this... It's a merger. Okay. It's supposed to go down there. Why are you not working? The correct input and output. Alright, I'm gonna have to go down because it's just so hard to see from up here if things are lining up or not. And let's get up there. That's going to be easiest to see. Okay, so that one clearly works. So that means this merger works. You know what? We're just going to remove this one. This one. We need to remove that one because I can't otherwise fit it. And just replace this stuff here. So I need to bring you to there. And now put the merger, and the merger is going out this way, correct? And not power line. There we go. And this one goes to here. Alright, so they're guessing there was a problem with this merger here. So now the biggest problem is aligning this one here again. So I need to go up higher so I can see that. That's the problem with building these vertical things, factories, because it makes it super hard to see. And one more, and up here. Good, yeah, I can see now. So this one goes to here. There we go. And it should not stop, then I know it's merging properly. But why is it... Why is it slowed down? Why is it stuttering? This is MK3, right? I did put them back on the... Yeah, MK3. These are MK3s. I don't know. Oh, because the machine's backed up. That's what happened. The machine's backed up, so now they're giving out... You guys see right there, if you see that. Right here, it's because these top machines are full. And so now they're giving out 270 to the spelt. You know, as much as they can. And the same one with this one, and the same one with these two down here. And that means that all the system needs to catch up first. Alright, but looks good. I think everything works. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, are you ready for the reveal? I finished dressing up and decorating the entire steel factory. Here it is. Oh yeah. It took me, I think, almost 4 hours doing this. It is unbelievable. It is it's a small building if you think about it compared to most of the things that we have done so far, but it took me forever because I went crazy with decorating. So, well, everything has glass and plastic walls, and then on the top you guys see I only did the middle right there as solar panels, and the outsides I went down just to add a little bit more flair. And then actually in the very end I ran this rounded lip around it. And it added a lot of flair to it. I really like it. We have a little sky bridge. On top of it, I put a lookout tower. You can't get to it, but it's there. And a little balcony. Down here, we have our parking. I added 2 tractors and an explorer. I thought, why not? And then we got little the ticket machines. And then back there, I added 2 workbenches. And then you guys see also there's 2 doors. They're going to the emergency exits on the back side that I added. And one more thing I did, by the way, I cut off the input completely until all the machines were all empty. And then I connected them again. And now everything is running. It's kind of hard to see because it's not rendering properly. But all the belts are running at 100% and nothing is stuttering. And, okay, let me get out of this view. And then down here is our ramp coming up. And I added these pipe conveyor poles, just as decoration. I didn't know what else to do. 2 more lookout towers. You guys can see the color scheme. I went with our blue from our factory and a lot of white. I really like the look of it. You guys have to give me your input on that. And you know what? I need to do this now. I need to turn off vehicles on the compass. There we go. I don't like a lot of stuff up there on the compass. I think it's just not annoying, but it's just distracting, and I only turn them on when I need them. So, again, ramp, and this is what it looks like. Underneath, I show you the behind, the sides, and everything. And yeah, and I already ran the steel conveyors all the way back there, and then to here, and you guys can see them here running down there. There's 2 lines, and they're running to over here, and I'm splitting off into 2 item sinks because I wanted the belt to run at 100% so I could record all my clips for the montage, you know, so everything actually moves. And then over here I set up a temporary steel for steel beams because the steel that was over here is all torn down, and I need so many steel beams for the next episode, so when I start building or running all the conveyors in for the iron smeltery, the big one that we're gonna set up next episode. And now I'm gonna wait here real quick. It's perfect timing because this creature is coming back here, and it worked out perfectly. It's gonna fly right over this roof. It's so nice. Let's watch it, and then I'll go down and show you guys the rest on how I dressed everything up. It really makes your world a lot nicer instead of just having everything, you know, sitting wherever you want. I know it takes time, but I'm trying to make you guys good videos. Look at it. I mean, sometimes the tail clips a little bit in here, but oh well. And then it flies over there, and then over to our main factory. I love it. It's so cool. Alright, so you see how close I edged over to the front here so I can look down without having the view obstructed. Alright, I'm gonna make my way down, and I'll show you guys the rest. Alright, now I'm just gonna do a walkthrough so you guys can see here's these decorations. I don't know what else to put there, and I don't know, they could be like spotlights, or I guess if I colored them green, they could be fake trees, something like that, right? And then over here, I made a little bit of a support. In the middle, I just put one of these water reservoirs and just ran fake pipes up here. Just so there's something there, right? Really like this lip. Our glass skywalk. Alright. Come through here, and you guys see all the belts are running. Nothing is stuttering, so it is perfectly balanced and optimized. It was just hard to tell when everything was full from before. Yeah, the workbenches. And then over here is an emergency exit. And it connects to every single floor besides the roof. No reason. And here it is. So, I don't know. You know, in a factory like this, you would have an emergency exit. It's kind of hard to see from here. Let me go out a little bit. And even the conveyors, I painted white. I did not want to see a lot of orange. The mergers, the lifts, everything is painted white. So it blends all in nicely. And let's get out here for a second so we can look at the... And up to here I colored it white. Everything from here on is back to the normal orange. This is what the emergency or fire escape looks like. I like it. Barely ever gonna see it, but it's there, and we know a lot of loving care went into this factory, and I hope that we're gonna do that for all our factories, right? On the inside, yeah, nothing changed. Oh, inside I also left orange. Okay, now I guess let me show you guys the underbelly real quick, as well as the sides. You guys can see those as well. So right down here, I just pulled foundations all the way down so you cannot see through. Looks nice and sturdy, and I inset them one. And on the outside, I just put the pillars, painted them black. I like it. It's a little skinny on the bottom compared to the top, but I don't think this thing would move anywhere. And these on the side here, man, it's just something. Otherwise, this would have just been a flat side, right? I still need to go up to the fire escape. I still want to show you guys this. So yeah, that's what this looks like. And let me run up to the sky bridge real quick. Alright. Love the glass floor. I mean, you can barely see the coal, of course, but... Yeah, and now, like, we're all the way on the top here, and you guys see... It always has a... Ooh, actually, the coal. Wait, what? Why do I have so much more coal than iron? Am I bringing in too much coal? It doesn't make any sense. I thought I'm gonna have to double check in a second the miners if I have them set up wrong. All right, here's the sky bridge. You can look down. Scary. I would not want to walk on this in real. All right, and here is our lookout. And then here you can look over this way. But that is it. I am gonna go ahead and overlay the montage now, and hope you guys enjoyed the episode. And next time it's gonna be crazy. 96 smelters, 2,880 iron ingots a minute. It's gonna be epic. I can't wait. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and thank you so much for watching. Until next time, take care, stay safe, and bye-bye.